true genius admits that he knows nothing. Consideration for others is the basis of a good life, a good society. If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. We can't become what we need to be by remaining what we are. Some people could look at a mud puddle and see an ocean with ships. Transmit the established facts. Do not transmit words of exaggeration. If you do that, you will probably come out all right. I admire those who do good and expect nothing in return. It's failure that gives you the proper perspective on success. I'm just doing me, and to me, that's what got me this far. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. All I do is lie, and that has made me immune to compliments. If my life is going to mean anything, I have to live it myself. If their forces are substantial, prepare for them. If their forces are strong, avoid them. Those whose upper and lower ranks have the same desire are victorious. When your opponent gives you an opening, be swift as a hare. A fool despises good counsel, but a wise man takes it to heart. I'm going to try speaking some reckless words, and I want you to try to listen recklessly. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. Words offer meaning. When you've got the meaning, you can forget the words. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. In a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. We may be small and we may be young, but we will shake the world for our beliefs. Take care with the end as you do with the beginning. I was never aware of any other option but to question everything. Time is precious, but truth is more precious than time. You endure what is unbearable, and you bear it. That is all. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. If you think you have enough knowledge, you are still ignorant. Always be a learner. An education is not so much about making a living as making a person. No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. When we're connected to others, we become better people. In warfare, there are no constant conditions. He who can modify his tactics in relation to his opponent will succeed and win. Where humanity sowed faith, hope, and unity, joy's garden blossomed. Between living and dreaming, there is a third thing. Guess it. You talk when you cease to be at peace with your thoughts. We seek the fire of the spark that is already within us. The most dangerous of all falsehoods is a slightly distorted truth. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Life is not measured by what you have. It's measured by what you give. To touch the soul of another human being is to walk on holy ground. War is a matter of vital importance to the state. Never say that I have taken it, only that I have given it back. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Every team has its weakness, and every team has its strength. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The nourishment of body is food, while the nourishment of the soul is feeding others. The space under the sky is occupied by all things in their unity. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up, but when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. When inequality takes root, a garden of problems flourishes. One who is too insistent on his own views finds few to agree with him. Recognizing power in another does not diminish your own. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Be not afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Unless you enter the tiger's lair, you cannot get hold of the tiger's cubs. The petty thief is imprisoned, but the big thief becomes a feudal lord. A trusting heart will follow only those who truly follow their heart. Pessimistic tidak, lebi daripada sikap takbur mendahului nasib. Your vision will be blurry, but it will grow clear with time. Cleverness isn't always true, nor is the truth always clever. Conformity to the present is invisibility to the future. I shall allow no man to belittle my soul by making me hate him. People don't always want to be with people. It gets tiring. Life provides chances to open your heart all the time. Energy may be likened to the bending of a crossbow, decision to the releasing of a trigger. If water derives lucidity from stillness, how much more the faculties of the mind? You become mature when you become the authority of your own life. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. I always felt like you had to be important to have enemies. Loving yourself is required for authentic relationships. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. Reason may be employed to support faith as well as to destroy it. Man is an animal who has to live in a lie in order to live at all. Your direction is more important than your speed. In business, professionalism is not a tactic but a moral value. As long as you can use your hands, the world is your oyster. Success, for most people, requires unlearning as much as learning. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. Life is worth living as long as there's a laugh in it. There are routes not to be followed, armies not to be attacked, citadels not to be besieged, territory not to be fought over. I could die for you, but I couldn't and wouldn't live for you. To realize the truth, you have to cross the boundaries of all religions and prophets. Rewards for good service should not be deferred a single day. So many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Sometimes when hardships knock, it's just life. Do not take it personal. The inner fire is the most important thing mankind possesses. The money you make is a symbol of the value you create. Attack where he is unprepared. Sally forth when he does not expect you. Slowing down was how we remembered what we never wanted to forget. I quote others only in order the better to express myself. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. Those who realize their folly are not true fools. Make the most of yourself, for that is all there is of you. Your own positive future begins in this moment. All you have is right now. Every goal is possible from here.